I guess the Williamsburg Music Hall doesn't want to sponsor a community fridge any longer. Yep, another community fridge, everyone. Yes, you are seeing this in real time. This is live from Williamsburg on a Monday, August 26, 2024. And another community refrigerator has been shut down, which means more people are going to have to walk more steps and more miles just to find food for their loved ones or for themselves. So, disclaimer, as a journalist, as a documentarian, as a photographer, as an activist, as someone that you can count on this channel, everyone. The Williamsburg community refrigerator is no longer overnight. It just took it apart and decided no more. So with that said, just showing you guys in real time. Yeah, they just took it apart overnight and decided they no longer want to sponsor a community fridge. For city of, what is that supposed to mean? For city advocates on, yeah, whatever. First and foremost, it was pretty difficult to get to this community refrigerator when there's a show or an event when it's open, because the community refrigerator was like right in front of it, and they used to have these barricades right in front of the community refrigerator for the lines, you know, and it was a nuisance for some that needed to get to the community fridge. So maybe people started complaining about that. You know, at night people, you know, that's where people look for food and shit. It's at night. And when you have these events, you have it blocked off. No one can access the community fridge. But yeah, just going to show you guys in real time here at the Williamsburg Music Hall here in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, New York. They shut down the community fridge. So that means less community fridges means less chances of finding subsistence to eat. And mind you, my friend William, he's a photographer. He documented some stuff in the city yesterday, and I just saw it on his Instagram. And you see older people, like senior citizens, literally eating from the trash. And I'm saying to myself, why is New York being so selfish with these programs and like not helping these seniors find food? I don't get that. Why are the senior citizens eating out of the trash cans in New York City? Have you seen it? You should go to my friend William Burt's Instagram. He's a photographer here in New York City as well. I'm just showing you guys in real time. Very warm. Mind you, these things are reliable for communities. But then again, you have community organizations that's supposed to maintenance and clean the community refrigerator. And half the time, like Greenpoint, it's never clean. And that can cause contamination, that can cause problems, cause contamination. So there's goods and bads about a community refrigerator. So, give or take. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and say, oh, I'm going to just place one side of the story. No, I got to place both sides of the story. Because in my experience coming to this community refrigerator, it always has not, when I came, it's been very disgusting and very dirty sometimes. And sometimes it was clean. So, it depends who's cleaning it and who's in charge of the community refrigerator. But the power was accessible from Williamsburg Music Hall. So I guess they didn't want to sponsor the community refrigerator anymore because, mind you, people were complaining when they had events and had the barricades up here. Yeah, even past this other business. The barricades will reach up to probably here, and there will be a barricade with line for the line to get inside the music hall. Because there's lots of people, right? You need a barricade system, right? But it'd be right there, right where people are actually, you know, checking in their tickets. And that was probably one of the biggest problems of having a community refrigerator here. Because people were complaining about getting accessibility to it. See? But that one doesn't exist. The Greenpoint Library one doesn't exist. See, it says only accessible during library hours. This one is like, yeah. Yeah, right. Lot radio. It's not called lot radio. Lot radio. It's not. Lot radio is, mind you, the organization is paying lot radio to power the refrigerator at Greenpoint. It's not lot radio's refrigerator. It's someone else's refrigerator. It's the Greenpoint community refrigerator. And they are the ones that got to take care of that refrigerator. Mind you, they got to pay lot radio. Mind you, donations are given to the organizations for, paying the bills to keep the refrigerators there, because these refrigerators, mind you, I know some of you might say, but they don't use a lot of power. Well, the big and chunky ones do, like the one in Greenpoint, uses a lot of power. But I'm just showing you guys in Greenpoint where I am. What's up, James? But as you can see, everyone, the community refrigerator is no longer here. So that means I have more or less of a chance to look for food. Oh, my panda. Yeah. Or everyone else does too. So that's pretty sad to see the community refrigerator overnight just get taken down like that. With no, yeah. And then they put these fucking signs. Mind you, you know where I put those signs up there? The Williamsburg Music Hall. Because like I said, there was some confrontation. There was some disagreements, some arguments about it being here. And mind you, no one predicted that, being here is going to affect, business and the traffic. And mind you, and I get it. Like I said, I'm rooting for both sides, because then you have homeless people begging people on the lines when they're waiting to get inside to the concert or to the show, and they solicited, and no one wants to fucking go through that shit. Like, yeah, man, can you got $1, man? He goes to the next person and asks for another $1. The next person, like, dude, you sound like a crackhead. You sound like a fiend. I'm not giving you anything. I can give you some food, but this is why it was also a problem, because it attracted the wrong type of people to the music hall. So it was both sides of the story. There was good and bad. So you got to look at it at both sides, So take it with a grain of salt, everyone. And yeah, I'm kind of sad to see the community refrigerator gone. That's pretty messed up, man, in a sense. But you know what? It's also the community's fault, and the homeless community's fault. You made it worse by soliciting, begging, coming here every day, bothering people, harassing people. Yeah, people get harassed by people waiting for food at the community refrigerator. And you wonder why they no longer wanted here. But then again, you had good people that needed the refrigerator, and it was convenient for them because they live maybe down the street here, or down the block, or around this area, or if you walk further up, right? This is Williamsburg. You got housing over there. You can, yeah. Metropolitan is not far from here. If you walk straight down this block, you will hit Metropolitan Avenue, and you have a lot of apartments. It was needed. It was useful when people didn't have, enough money to buy. Let's say you needed tomatoes, or you needed some greens, you needed some celery. This refrigerator may have it. Just go check it out. You save money that way. But then again, like I said earlier, you had nuisance. You have loitering, harassment, from the. And I'm sorry to say this, from the homeless community. And I'm a homeless man, and I'm a homeless documentarian, photographer, journalist, independently. Do work for the city, and contribute to something. This is why I keep telling these men and women that are in the same situation. It's like, you can do something positive. Just show people that you're willing to do it every single day and keep it consistent. Simple. Prove to people that you're not the problem, and never was. The problem is the system. So with that said, everyone, but this is part of the system. They want you to fight each other because they know there's going to be some debacle. And that debacle is, can we keep the community refrigerator? No longer. We losing business because of this. You got to think about the Williamsburg Music Hall's situation. They're losing money because of the community refrigerator. So where can we keep these community refrigerators at without a business being harassed, or being stalked, or being broken in, or the windows get shattered? You know how many times I believe these windows here got shattered because some aggressive person that has mental health services waiting for community refrigerator actually broke their windows or shattered their display? I'm pretty sure not. I'm pretty sure it happened a couple of times. So you have to really think about this, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm sorry, Williamsburg Music Hall, that you have to go through all these issues. I'm aware of it because I'm a judge. I know where you've been going. I come to this refrigerator. I see it all the time. This is why I hate this community. Mind you, even I hated coming to this community refrigerator because I knew it was a nuisance. All the junkies come here and they don't want to go to Greenpoint sometimes. They come here. Why? Because it's a music hall. They can beg people, they solicitate, they can do what they need. But now it's no longer here. So, where are they going to put a new community refrigerator for the community? Like I said, it was also affecting business for the music hall. So, take it with a grain of salt. But if you guys have an idea where they can put another community refrigerator at, yeah, let me know in the comments, friend. Because it's important that these community refrigerators are needed. So it's sad, but also not really that sad to see it go, but also not really that surprised to see it go either. Because I knew it was going to go. Because they were complaining about, like I said earlier, the nuisance and the harassment. So, yeah. So, in my opinion, it's a good win for the music hall, but it's also a loss for the community. But then again, like I said, it's on both parties, man. Both parties should have been communicating well enough to keep this established. Both parties should have been aware of the problems, what they can do to address homelessness in the community. This is why you go to community meetings, and community town hall meetings, and community center meetings. That's why you go. Even I go to those sometimes. Come on, friend. It's not that hard to spend 30, 40 an hour at these meetings trying to figure out what's going on in your community. You got that much time to go on TikTok and Facebook and Instagram, right? You got that much time to participate in your community's activities and what's going on in your community. Even NYPD, Community Affairs, is there. Come on, guys. With that said, everyone, I hope this reaches a lot of people. I hope this message sends a message that even when you're homeless out here, not everything goes in your favor. And mind you, this goes to a message to the homeless community. This is your fault for not telling others in your community, your homeless community, hey man, can you just behave at this community page when you go? Yo, I really want this future here. I don't want... Yo, be honest with your friends. I know you got a problem with attitude and people. You think you're righteous, but don't do that around there. You want to continue being my friend? Then do me a favor and help me. We are helping each other. You just gotta let people know for real. With that said, everyone, I'm Panda. You like what you heard? You like what you're seeing? It's sad. Give me likes. If you disagree that the community refrigerator has been, torn down because of the problems, let me know down in the comments below, guys. I'm live, right here. So, and mind you, like I said, I've been looking for breakfast, and it's been unsuccessful. And this is proof why looking for breakfast is unsuccessful. This is proof right here that you literally got to walk all around just to look for one meal a day. One meal. So, if I were you guys, subscribe, like, and share. You guys want to support the channel. In the descriptions below, there are links to some of the gear that I use when I do mobilization, when I do mobile, and all that stuff. I'm in Williamsburg today because got to do stuff. But, yeah, and I'm looking for food, so it's important. So with that said, everyone, subscribe, like, and share. There's a PayPal, Cash App, Venmo if you guys want to help out. That's also in the descriptions. But eat, sleep, photography, journalism, and repeat. And I'll see you guys in the next one.